Jonathan switched to tight end go. So a lot of talk about him playing this day at quarterback, and then I guess right close to the start of spring camp, he decided to stay at tight end.
I don't know. I mean, I think he kind of looked at it and thought, he has great opportunity, not only just to play, but even to develop, himself, going forward. I mean, he's a talented kid, and I think he just looked at it and felt like it was his best chance to get a great opportunity to play, and he's kind of taking the ball and run with it.
How does he develop? I mean, I guess 8 practices in now the spring camp, and then face off a little bit of last season.
I think he's doing phenomenal. I mean, he's picking it up. He's got really good football IQ. Works really hard. Probably the thing that I'm most impressed with is how physical he is for a guy that's played quarterback his whole life. I mean, since he's 8 years old, he told me yesterday. So, I mean, his willingness to go inside and block linebackers and stuff like that, he doesn't back up for a second. So, the technique and stuff like that will come, but he's got great work ethic. He's a really tough kid, and he's got great ball skills. There's a lot of good things happening.
Can you envision him having some kind of real tangible role come September?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I can't imagine him not. As would probably be more accurate. I mean, I think that right now he's doing a lot of stuff as a move guy. On the ball, off the ball. He's really he understands the offense. He understands the pass game, obviously, with all the time he spent playing quarterback. So, he's really doing a great job. He's in great shape.
You guys added a transfer in Matt Lamo this offseason. What's he brought to the room so far?
He's done a great job. I mean, for a guy who's only been here for 8 practices, the amount of offense that he's covered, the amount of reps that he's gotten has really been impressive. I mean, it's a lot of information that he's had to take in, but he's a really bright kid, and he works really hard, and he's getting a ton of reps right now, and he seems to just get better every day.
There's not a ton of guys. Is that a concern moving forward?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, especially for the amount of tight ends that we'll put on the field, and some of the things that we do. Developing depth is really important. But one of the things that's happening is because there's not a million guys. I mean, they're getting a lot of reps, and that's really important too. Because it's a great way to learn, and they'll grow up real fast. And I think that's been great for Matt and John have both gotten a ton of reps because our situation right now, and they're getting better every day.
Do you look at other guys and think, maybe if some guys get hurt, there might be a candidate to move to?
Yeah, absolutely, I guess. But I mean, that's kind of above my pay grade. I just kind of really pretty much work on coaching the guys that are in there every day. But necessity's the mother of invention. So if we had something happen, then obviously we would have to look somewhere on the roster and find somebody.
So you can't just take one of Chris's linebackers. Hey, I'm taking one.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to let that happen. I don't blame him either. Those guys are pretty good.
Travis, obviously a little limited, but obviously he's played a lot of football. What's his development? How's he developing?
Well, he looks great. I mean, he's put on some real size, and obviously he came here. I think he was, he got here before I did, but I think he was about 200 pounds when he got here, and now he's about 250. And he really looks great. He feels really good, and obviously we expect really big things for him in the fall. I mean, he's got to be one of our key playmakers. Come September.
I'm gonna ask that. I mean, for this offense to really take it, is he one of those guys where he needs to be? He came on late last season. We saw it at Michigan State a little bit, but does he really need to take another step for this offense?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that last year he gave us a lot as a receiver. He was a very willing blocker. Now he's got more of the body type to do it too. So he'll be an every down player, and when you have that, with his size and his athleticism, he really has to be a guy that commands a lot of attention from the other team, and if he does, it helps the run game, it helps the guys outside, get better matchups. So, he's got to be a difference maker for us.
What's it been like for you switching positions?
It's been a lot of fun. I mean, it's a really involved position. One great group of guys. I mean, like you said, it's only 5 guys in there, but they work really hard. They love football. They're great teammates. They work well together, and the position's awesome. I think that you're involved in everything. You're involved in the run game, you're involved in the pass game, the protections, and there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to cover, and it's really it's fun to go to work every day.
Getting back to Jonathan one more, has he embraced the tight end? We're going to ask him in a few minutes, but he doesn't consider himself a quarterback. He's a tight end now.
He practices like he expects to be a tight end. I mean, he's practicing his tail off every day, and he's got a great attitude. He comes really prepared for meetings. He comes prepared for practice. He's taking care of his body, and more than anything, he's really working at developing his craft and becoming a technician, which I think really shows his commitment to it.